Edward,
It's the virtue.
dude, Edwards was getting on my nerves in this one with his like bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, they were all getting on my
I'm
nerves with their
protecting your
bullshit. But
virtue.
by the time all the kissing stuff happened, I was
Right.
like more about it again.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, let's go. Let's touch each other now.
Yeah, dude. The the sleeping bag.
Yeah, let's talk about it, man.
The sleeping bag, dude. It was
Fun.
uh
A fun
it was
time.
one of the first times you had like a real conversation between Edward and Jacob, which was good, but like it was a little like, man, the tension between this love triangle and the best we get is like Jacob has to get in a sleeping bag with her shirtless in front of Edward to like keep her warm, to keep her from freezing to death on this tent on the mountainside in Washington in the wintertime.
Yeah.
And Edward's just sitting there.
But they're like bros
That's
now.
what I mean. Yeah, they're like
Also,
bros now.
they're homies.
Homies, dude. They're broing out together, dude. Jacob and Edward, dude. They're like, bro, I'm just keeping her warm, bro. To relax. Edward's like, can you keep your thoughts quiet? You
Yeah, I
you
love
keep your
that.
thoughts quiet while you press her
Can you
body next to
stop?
her.
Can you stop thinking about fucking?
Stop thinking about fucking my girlfriend while you're in the sleeping bag with her and I'm watching. Yeah, dude. Oh,
Yeah, man. Edward the cook.
Edward the cock, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's for her virtue, though, dude. That's why he does it.
Yeah, dude. There's all this stuff where there's like all of these unspoken things. Where Edward's like, "Do you mind?" And he's like, "What?" Like, can you like attempt to control your thoughts? And he's like, "Don't think you had to listen. Get out of my head.
Yeah.
I wish I could. You have no idea how loud your little fantasies are. It's like you're shouting them at me." "I'll try to keep it down," Jacob whispered sarcastically. There was a brief moment of silence. "Yes," Edward answered, an unspoken thought in a murmur so low I barely made it out. "I'm jealous of that, too." "I figured it was like that," Jacob whispered smugly. What the fuck? What are you talking about? Huh?
There was a point in the movie when I was watching it.
You know, she could still change her mind, Jacob taunted him, considering all the things I could do with her that you can't.
Fuck.
At least, not without killing her.
Yeah. Biting her head off.
Yeah. And then they have a talk. What were you saying about the
Well, as I
movie?
was watching it, dude, really, my wife was sitting next to me and like half paying attention. And like, there was that scene in the movie where like this occurs, like the tent, the sleeping bag occurs, and then, you know, when Jacob like is basically leaving, and then Bella runs after him and tells him to kiss her, or he threatens to performatively kill himself if she doesn't kiss him or whatever. And like my wife was just like, "Oh my god!" Like she was getting like frustrated with Bella. She's like, "How could you do this? Like you love this guy, you're engaged to him, and you're telling this other guy." Like I was like, "Yeah, well, that's what I've been thinking every time I read these books." I was just like, "Yeah, okay." Uh,
Yeah, that was such a dumb bitch thing to say, too. Like, "I guess I'll just go. I'll just go kill myself.
well,
I'll just go die."
dude, this is why I brought up the
Very emo.
last episode, dude, the emo era and the performative self harm. It's like, well, I'm gonna hurt myself unless you. It's this like selfish use of threatening self harm that was
Yeah.
very very popular, and I mean, let's be honest, still is very
Yeah.
popular.
People still do
Yeah,
that.
people keep claiming that they're going to be under some type of threat,
I
usually
mean,
self
and it's
imposed.
also like, it's a tactic, right?
Right.
It's a tactic to get your way or to get the kind of attention you desire. And I'm sure it works.
Well, it does work, but that's what I mean. It became like common, much more like everybody doing it during the emo era
Yeah,
because it
but
was fashion.
yeah,
It was like a
like,
fashion statement.
yeah.
I'll die without you, exaggerations type stuff, which is common in a love story. But yeah, this is why the performative self harm matters. All that kind of stuff. But yeah, dude, sleeping bag and then kissing
And then they talk about like, how did you withstand the pain of thinking she was gone? Like this just feels like little girl fantasy of like, when I'm dead, they'll miss me. When no one when they leave, they're gonna realize what they missed.
yeah, you're gonna be sorry. I'm gonna hurt myself, and you're gonna be sorry that you didn't take my threat seriously. My threat of self harm. My hot topic studded bracelet.
Ugh, yeah, but I don't get it. Like they have this whole bro session. He reminds Jacob that he might like go fall in love with some other bitch.
Yeah, it's
But yeah, it's weird as shit. Bella, and we're getting all of this from Bella also, who's supposed to be asleep, but like not quite.
yeah, and that's why I was going to ask you about this, where we get Jacob's perspective in the epilogue. You can tell that she's basically being like, well, telling the story from Bella's perspective entirely is limiting at this point with all that's going on. So she just starts to casually like not do that, like she's asleep, but we hear this whole conversation. And then eventually, after the book is over, we go into Jacob's perspective for like 2 pages.